Join the 9th anniversary. Come build your own pocket city. Turn demos.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. Height. Has been building all. So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. The England first 11. Jordan Pickford is the keeper. Declan Rice starts with Jordan Henderson in the centre of the pitch. And the main striker today.
Oh, this is a great opportunity.
There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. Declan Rice. Henderson has it. James. Jude Bellingham. Oh, splendid skill. Sloppy in possession from England here. Francisco Conceição. Neves. On the ball, Rafael Leao. Alert defending. Marcus Rashford. Rafael Leao. Now with Bellingham. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back.
Yeah, he anticipated that one well, didn't he?
Well, that's splendid play. Oh, great attacking play. Well, in fairness, he's managed to redeem himself. João Neves. And a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, I think both teams at the moment have to work on their ball control. Neves. Very effective pass. And struggling to get the shot off.
Yes.
Just the challenge that was required. Marcus Rashford. Rashford. This looks interesting. Oh, that's super defending.
Oh, I thought they were through there.
Minge. Smart defending.
Hello. Welcome to another edition of the Africa FC 26 series. Yes, day 2 from the quarterfinals to the finals. Right now we are having the quarterfinals. Oh, this, yes, hello. Welcome to yet another edition, day 2 of the 95 rated Africa FC 26 series. And yes, we are going to have the quarterfinals first, then followed by the semifinals. The quarterfinals, of course, there are 8 people. And yes, as of now, we are having 2 Ugandans by the names of Bashir and Jobin from Kondevilla Esports and Proate Gaming Hub, respectively. And we are having another yet big showdown today. Very clear sound. Okay. Basajja baweereze tutandike. Okay. Anje? Take her, yo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard to the day of the Africa 95 rated series and first series of its kind, playing the 95 rated tournament and format. And right now we bring for you a quarterfinal between the Kenyan man Lil Pip, who is the defending champion in the Ultimate E series, and Singo Bashir, of course, from Uganda, the Paritech eSportsman. And of course, yet to bring for you another great showdown. The match is just underway there. Bashir in that tradition black Real Madrid jersey, and Lil Pip in the white Real Madrid, in the white Real Madrid jersey. Of course, the match kicks off with Bashir attacking through Master, trying to create something here, just wide. The Trivela, the young lad, Argentine Master Antonio. And of course, this is the first quarterfinal that we bring you today. And very many more to come. Of course, other matches, Trix is still on, Jobin is still on, and very many others, 8 in number. And from this stage, we go to the semi-finals to see who is going to take this first tournament. Who is going to take home this money? Of course, a corner kick, a goal kick from the Kenyan man who has just recently signed with TRE Sports, attaching down the flank through Adagula. Tries to cross it in here. Well defended by Bashir. Goes through Trent Arnold, trying to build up something from the back here. On the wing, intercepted well. Adagula now for Lil Pip, trying to drive into the box through Mbappe. And of course, won back perfectly by Bashir. Now trying to craft something here in an attack. Tactically, these players, and of course, you cannot with very good skills and of course tactics there. Everything in their locker. They are trying to throw it out at each other. Let's see. Trying to attack here is Lil Pip. Trying to craft a chance here on the edge of the box. Player lock. Intercepted perfectly by Bashir. And now trying to craft something here on a counter. Rodrigo. And a goal, of course, by Bashir, who draws the first blood in this tie. Now, attacking again. Wave of pressure after wave of pressure is Bashir trying to craft something here. A little skill counts on the edge of the box. Well defended. They'll play a lot to Rodrigo. Trying to create some runs here. Sees the run of Adagula. That's harangued over from the ball there by Bashir's defenders. Now building up from the back is Singo Bashir. Trying to craft out something. And these players have played each other quite a number of times, and of course they are very familiar with each other's play, each other's game. Of course, trying to do something here. Valverde passes it to Bellingham, trying to create down the flank. Dashing the ball here with pace, trying to utilize that lengthy sprint. Now, of course, Bashir trying something here. The offside trap. Was it properly marked? Yeah. Now, Lil Pip trying to build up something here. A player looks. And Bashir, of course, is standing so solid in this tie. He looks like he's a man on a mission. And of course, Courtois does his job to come off the line there for Lil Pip well in time. Now, of course, remember that Singo Bashir is leading 1-0, but of course it's still a long way. 28 minutes in this first half of the game. And Courtois will thank, of course, Bashir still leading his tie, trying to build up something through Mbappe. Carrares, Mbappe, reverse elastic on the byline to create space. Step overs, just to create some pace and space. The Bellingham, Lil Pip, the bruiser coming into in handy there. Let's see on this attack. Lil Pip attacking driving into the box. Dribbling here, just puts it away. The post here. Because it's the Africa 95 rated series, the first of its kind, the first series of this format. And remember, it's the quarterfinals, the first match in the quarterfinals. Of course, other matches are also underway as we bring you this one. Of course, you should remember that there is on the line 300,000 Uganda shillings, and equivalent to 10,000 Kenya shillings there. Players the likes of Ahmed King are still on. Trix is still on. Of course, Lil Pip and Bashir, they are all still. Lil Pip trying to build up here in the middle of the park. Lobs it through for Mastantuno. Defended well by Eda Militao, standing strong there for Bashir. Another attack here. A wave of pressure upon wave of pressure. Bashir breaks free and of course slices it, making it two apiece and trying to create some distance between him and the Kenyan man, Lil Pip, who is trailing by 2-0 now. It's the quarterfinal of the Africa EFC 95 rated series and the first of its kind in this format. Remember, we have been having our traditional Africa Ultimate series, but now this one is quite different in format. It's a 95 rated. Now Bellingham for Bashir. We're trying to run away with this one. Bellingham twisting and turning. It's there. The man is proving to be so strong. Bouncing off the defenders here. Mavinga using his body well here. Fede Valverde. Well defended, but again falls back to Bashir, who slices it. Mastantuno, the Argentine again, making it 3-0 in favor of Chisingo Bashir. The Paritech eSportsman is cruising in this first half. As we go to halftime, he's leading the Kenyan man from TRE Sports. But if you're a player of AFC 26, you know that a 3-0 goal lead in the halftime is just but a whisker. It's very, 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 very close. And of course, we know the quality that Lil Pip, as a man, has in his fingers, all the skills and everything he has in his locker. When he unleashes it, he can turn around a 3-goal deficit in just minutes. So let's see what the second half has for us. We're now, I think Chisingo Bashir will be playing quite reservedly, just keeping the lead and making sure that he makes no silly mistakes. And of course, Lil Pip will be putting on the pedal, trying to see that he gets 1 or 2 or 3 back and get back into this game. Let's see, Lil Pip, player lock cancel, just faking it on the outside of the box. Lil Pip, twisting and turning, well defended by Bashir. And now player locks into Rodrigo. Mbappe runs are flying forward. Through ball here. Mastantuno makes it 4. Bashir is cruising in this time. Starting off the second half better than he started the first half. Of course, a 4-goal lead, of course, gives you a lot of confidence going into the second leg. Let's see, trying to make some tactical changes there. Maybe to bring on some fresh legs. Lil Pip trying to see if he can bring on some fresh legs and craft another opportunity to get into this match. And of course, we start off again. Lil Pip starting off down the flanks. Wilson, Adabula, twisting and turning, passing, intercepted well by Bashir. And now runs by Bashir, the black shots. And of course, Alvadi makes it 5-0. The Proate sportsman is trying to make a statement for himself. Leading in this tie, 5-0. And of course, Lil Pip now has a mountain to climb in this tie. Well knowing that the goal difference is now growing so broad. And he has to pull everything that he has on his sleeves to see that he can craft a solution for the challenge he's facing right now. Lil Pip attacking down the flank. Adagula trying to craft a pass here. Runs are being triggered. Now Shamini, Lil Pip gets one back. And let's see, trying to reduce on the deficit going into the second leg is also something so great in a 2-leg format. Lil Pip just picking up his momentum, trying to get back into this one to reduce on the deficit, twisting and turning. Shwamini trying to find a pass. Kamavinga, Mastantuno. Lil Pip gets the second, reducing the difference, the deficit to only 3 goals. Now, here we go again. Bashir trying to add up on the goal difference, trying to find a pass, but just failing to. Rodrigo, Mastantuno, defended well by Bashir, who is now trying to attack. Lil Pip just gets it back, player lock, well intercepted. Bashir now attacking. Night through ball here, trying to craft something with Fede Valverde. Well defended by Lil Pip. Now player locks here, runs from Lil Pip are just flowing like floods. He has to trigger everything forward and see whether he can get a goal or 2 going into the second leg. Well intercepted by Bashir. Now trying to make things happen. Bashir, I think, is just trying to keep some possession and make sure that Lil Pip doesn't get any further goals to reduce the deficit and give him just a slight of an edge in the second leg. Bashir playing a possessive style of play, and to make here some skills and just get the ticker timer just going slowly and slowly as the match ails away. Master Antonio, Lil Pip trying to craft something here in the middle of the park. Lob through, well defended by Trent Arnold, given straight away to Lil Pip, who hands over possession to Bashir now, who tries to attack. Player lock, faked, well defended by Lil Pip. Rodrigo, another standing tackle from Eda Militao, just giving Bashir assurance. Kamavinga, Bashir trying to just take some little bit of seconds and minutes from this game. In the 84th minute, Bashir, oh now Mastantino with a good turn, slices it past Courtois, making it 6-2 in the first leg. Now things are looking pretty nice for the Paritech esports man, Chisingo Bashir, who leads by 4 goals going into the second leg. And of course, as a player, that's the buffer you would like to be having, the edge and the fine margins. Lil Pip, will he grab a third before the second half ends? Let's see. Lil Bashir trying to attack now, just sucking some more minutes, trying to get a goal. Offloads it in Valverde. Nice save from Thibaut Courtois. And the pause comes in there. A pause. Remember, this is the quarterfinal. Whoever wins here grabs a spot into the semi-final, just a step away from the glory, which is the money on the line. Remember, every Wednesday we are going to have a tournament. It's either 95 rated or Ultimate Team UT, and this time around we are having the 95 rated tournament. Singo Bashir trying to get just another one, well defended from Lil Pip. Lil Pip down the flank, and that will do us for the first leg. Singo Bashir leading by 6 goals to 2, having a buffer of 4 goals there, and that would be the best feeling that you would love to have as an FC 26 player in a tournament like this, where the stakes are so high. And of course, the Paritech esports man will take that all day. A 4-goal lead buffer.
That's a match between Trix and Ahmed, yeah?
It's not coming up. It's not coming up.
Yeah.
So, Who was educated? Who was educated? You from touching grass.
Touching tough.
Touching tough. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second leg of this tie between Bashir and Lil Pip. Of course, Bashir still in the traditional black jersey of Real Madrid and Lil Pip in the white traditional jersey of Real Madrid. Remember, in this tie, Bashir is leading 6 goals to 2, giving him a buffer of 4 goals in this tie. So Lil Pip has to score 4 goals to get to level terms with Bashir. Lil Pip trying to get an earlier opener here. Just fires it wide. And then we go into another pause. Remember, we are in the 95 rated series. And this is the first of its kind in this format.
Yes, to those of you who have just joined us, I've also just joined you people, and
Yes,
Mr.
yes.
Khaled is doing a great work. I'm told Bashir Chisingo is leading this tie with a difference of, is it 4 goals?
4 goals, yeah.
4 goals. So, this is the second leg of the first edition of this very Africa 95 rated series tournament. This is the first of its kind, and today we shall find out who the first champion will be in this tournament. And just as we are going on with the Bashir Chisingo versus Lil Pip game, we have Ahmed's King coming up against Trix, and on your screen, one of the players has just scored a goal.
Yes, and that's of course also a clash of the Titans there. Ahmed's King, the Tanzanian man, coming against the TRE sports guy Trix.
Yes.
Very talented individuals there. But let's keep tight onto our featured match here between Bashir and Lil Pip. Lil Pip is trailing and trying to get back a goal, but at this time the job is becoming harder and harder as the timer ticks away. Bashir, lady, trying to create something here on the flanks. Mbappe, who fires it into Kamavinga. Just well defended by Lil Pip there.
And Lil Pip actually needs a goal in this first half of this very game.
Yeah, in fact,
He will stand a chance at least for a comeback. But without that goal, it is going to be so hard for him.
And if Bashir scores fast, the mountain will even have gotten
What
higher
a tackle!
and higher.
What a tackle! Now that's a tackle from someone who is very determined
Yes.
to get through to the semi-finals.
Oh, and it's quite hard to tackle from the box there,
It's
because
actually very risky.
if you miss, it's a penalty and the red card.
Yes, last man tackle. Yeah.
So it's a lot of timing and determination there. Perfect timing. Just Kamavinga getting the ball back. Bellingham in the middle of the park. Bashir attacking to Valverde Mastantuno. The Wonder Man for Bashir scored a lot of goals in that first leg for Bashir.
And for those of you that don't know, this is a Uganda versus Kenya tie right here, quarterfinal.
Yes.
We have the Tanzania versus Kenya quarterfinal as well in Ahmed's King versus Trix, the man from TR Esports.
Yes.
So today we shall find out whether Kenya will still remain on top, or shall we have a new nation
taking the crown.
Yes, taking the crown.
Yes, let's wait and see. If Bashir can seal out this one, then it means that Uganda is one step away from the final.
Exactly.
And perhaps also a step away.
And just as we were speaking about the Bashir game, the Ahmed's King game is now 1-1. It is 1-1. Trix versus Ahmed's King 1-1. Back to Bashir game. It looks like Lil Pip
has gotten one
got
back.
his goal.
Yes. So now the deficit is down to 3 goals.
It is 6-3 now on aggregate.
Yes.
Yes, it's 6-3.
So he needs 3 more goals
3 more goals.
to have an edge over Bashir, but Bashir should not score. So if Bashir scores, it will become even harder. Bashir trying to craft an attack here. Trent Arnold as into to Bellingham.
And again, it's
Tuno.
Mastantuano. This time round,
Kamavinga,
ricochet ball falls back to Kamavinga.
who feeds off the cramps there in the box. And
There's
just
one
slices
thing you
it.
have to do. They tap the score button
Yes.
into an empty net after the goalkeeper tried to save on the other post. So it is still 1-1. Bashir Chisingo making sure that he holds on to his 4-goal lead. Right now it is 7 goals to 3 on aggregate. 7-3.
And I think now what Lil Pip should be thinking was, what did I do wrong in that first leg? Because he considered a lot of
And
goals.
it looks like Bashir
He's so determined to run away even with this tie. Master
Antonio turning, twisting and turning. Twisting and turning.
Rodrigo.
And there are a lot of bounce backs. This is
Bellingham.
what we call the bounce back FC.
And of course Bashir will take that all day long. He won't complain.
Bellingham making sure to reward Bashir Chisingo after a number of countless times that he tried to actually pull that trigger.
And I think now the mountain is even getting higher for Lil Pip. Every time Bashir scores a goal, it just becomes harder for Lil Pip.
Need I remind you that these two players have met a number of times?
Yes.
And the most recent one was in the previous Africa Ultimate Series tournament where Ahmed King was disqualified,
Yes.
forcing a comeback from Bashir Chisingo and Lil Pip, who had been knocked out. Bashir Chisingo making it 3-1 here at the near post. Master Antoine right there trying to be the MVP of that game. We are on to the Trix versus Ahmed King game. Trix versus Ahmed King, and Trix trying to get an equalizer. Ahmed King is leading this tie by 2-1. Ahmed King is leading by 2-1. He's the one rocking the black jersey right there.
Now Ahmed King.
Ahmed King
Gets
is cooking.
A
The
goal
fake shots.
there.
Bruno Fernandes
Bruno
making
Fernandes.
it 3-1 for Ahmed King. He is back to haunt the Kenyan gamers. This is the man that had actually knocked out so many players in the 5th edition of the tournament. However, due to what you read out of the manager's communication, he was disqualified from that tournament.
And of course, other news coming in is that Lil Pip indeed forfeited that match. Bashir having gone 3 goals up, Lil Pip had to forfeit that one. And of course, he knew that of course the job was more than done for Bashir. And Bashir is all through to the semi-finals. And of course, Uganda having their representative in the semi-finals in Chisingo Bashir.
So Bashir Chisingo goes through to the semi-final of this tournament, the Africa 95 rated series, on aggregate 9-2. Why 9-2? Because Lil Pip actually quit in that game. So it is a 3-0 lead for Bashir Chisingo in that second leg. Remember, you can only quit in the second leg.
Yes.
You can in the first leg you can't quit because you will have reduced the number of goals that your opponent would have scored against you.
Yes,
so
yes,
it's
yes.
only in the second leg, and by the time you quit, you have allowed defeat on your side.
Yeah.
So on aggregate, it is 9-2 in favor of Bashir Chisingo going into that semi-final. So if you don't know the person that he might be waiting for in the semi-final, it is either Proate or Barry Agutu. Most of you are new to Barry Agutu, just like I am.
Yes, yes.
He's a new kid on the block. He defeated Shaq.
I got shocked when I saw the result. When he defeated Shaq, 7-3.
7-4. But that second leg was 3-0. I don't know whether it was a rage quit or something. But yeah, he defeated a big name in this tournament. Shaq going out in that round of 16.
So let's see whether Barry Agutu will still keep the fire burning through Proate
And
he's
coming
meet
up against a hot player. Proate, the defending champion, the one who won the previous 5th edition of the Africa Ultimate Series tournament.
Yes.
Well, today it is 95 rated, so
Let's see.
we wait and see.
Very many people, including me, say, Ultimate Team, it depends on the cards you have,
Yes.
Someone is having Pina and all the dangerous cards. But here, in 95,
You can. What
James
James King is
dancing
doing here,
with Mateus Cunha.
it is not acceptable. But well, Trix is accepting. He's accepting all of that to be done to him. Ahmed King leading with 4-1 against Trix. Is this the first leg? It must be. Is this the first leg? Is it the first leg?
First leg.
Yes, this is just the first leg. So business is not yet done. Trix still has a comeback if he's able to pull it off. But
Yes.
King is proving to be so hot.
But right now, if I told Trix is to come back, he should make sure that he concedes no more goals, and of course he should go ahead and get more goals, because in FC26, the more you concede, the more you lose.
Exactly, it is harder to come
Momentum
back.
shifts. You know, of course, when the momentum shifts to your opponent's players.
That would have been a good pass, but it was well read.
So over ambitious, I could say.
Yes, very, very ambitious.
Yes.
It was almost like he was playing against an amateur. This is a professional gamer he's playing against. Against, but that takes confidence. It shows you the amount of confidence Ahmed King has in himself.
Trying to do some new things, trying everything, triggering runs on the flank. Ahmed King having the field day of his life.
Ahmed.
Trix. Oh, that's a nice one. A nice save from. Now, of course, Trix trying to step on the accelerator here. Well defended by Ahmed King. Ahmed King, a man who is very, very, very consistent in these tournaments. Always reaches the final stages of these tournaments. And yet, with Brian Boyomo, just misses the chance. A save from Mainan. Teos Cunha, well defended from Trix. And that should be a foul in favor of Trix. Well, we go into another pause there, trying to make some tactical changes.
Trix are using AC. Is that AC Milan?
Yeah, AC Milan.
Using AC Milan, and
That's an interesting choice.
there are so many rare choices here.
Yes.
Manchester United.
I'm seeing AC Milan.
I expected to find things like Portugal,
Madrid,
Real Madrid,
PSG.
but people have their team. They have
And
their
that's the
teams.
beauty with the 95 rated. It gives you variety.
Exactly.
As long as the team just plays your favorite formation, as long as the players are fitting the formation, that's the beauty about this format.
And
Ahmed King,
yes, he had cooked.
hits
That
the
extra
upright.
pass. I hadn't seen that extra pass coming, but
Joshua Zirkzee just hits the upright there. Ooh. And Trix is surviving.
Ahmed King trying to finish this game in the first leg. He wants to get as big a goal difference as he can.
I think Trix should get a goal here to give himself
And what a run from
chance.
Trix. Indeed, he gets his goal and it's now 4-2, only a 2-goal difference.
Yes,
This is what we talk about when we say FC26 is harsh.
it's so harsh. The keeper rushed out there, but the ball was just sliced under his
And
pits,
now
and
we could be looking at a
momentum shift.
Yes.
Yes, and that's the thing with FC26. If you let your opponent grow back into the game, the momentum will shift. And as we've seen here, Ahmed King just being tackled right, left, and center. Player looks coming out, well defended, intercepted by Trix. And if he gets the second one here, it will be.
What a save at the near post. That low-driven shot looked like it was getting into the back of the net. The goalkeeper from
It's something new here. The player look.
Now watch out for that counter-attack.
Player look here.
Well defended by
well
Trix.
Ahmed King trying to just suck some more seconds from the ticker timer. What are we having? Kuku, blind pass. Now Jobin is also playing against Abdul Rahman.
This is a game between Jobin and Abdul Rahman. The TR Esports gamer Ahmed Abdul Rahman versus Jobin of Kondevilla Esports.
Yeah, and of course that's another Ugandan there. That's another Uganda versus Kenya matchup there. And if Jobin is just to qualify, that means that we shall have 2 Ugandans to the semi-finals, and we may also stand a chance to see an all Ugandan final.
That's something I'm just dreaming of.
Anticipating.
It's something at that point I feel like I will have won already.
You will have won.
I will have won.
Yeah, because of course,
wait to see who the winner will be.
Yeah.
I will
just
be assured that Uganda has lifted
this time
the trophy.
has lifted the trophy.
Yes.
Sure.
But by the look of things there, it looks like was it Jobin leading or it was Ahmed leading? 5 goals to 3.
It was
The Bayern. I think it is Ahmed using Bayern Munich. Yes, it must be Ahmed using Bayern Munich. So, yeah, but it's only a 2-goal difference.
Yeah.
Just like it is in this game. However, for this game, the first leg must be done and dusted. And yes, that is it.
In a game of FC26, a 2-goal lead is too slim. It's too narrow. Yeah. So the chances of someone coming back into the game are so high. If someone gets one back, the momentum shifts. Getting an equalizer is like 1-2.
The first leg is done. We are back to Jobin versus Ahmed Abdul Rahman. It is 6 goals to 3. 6 goals to 3. Ahmed leading by 6 goals to 3. So he has a 3-goal cushion to himself in this leg.
Yes, and of course it's a very nice feeling as a gamer to go into the second leg with a 3-goal cushion. Gives you a lot of confidence. You play safely. You play without pressure.
Yeah.
But also it's so dangerous because if someone gets 1-2 back, the pressure mounts on you.
Exactly.
It mounts on you, and you can easily give away your hard-earned 3-goal lead. Yeah, let's see the outcomes of the second leg.
Meshaingia. Anamoja nyama hizo.
Ahmed Abdul Rahman leading by 6 goals to 3 in this first leg against Jobin. Remember, we already have one of the players into the semi-finals, and that's Bashir of Proate, Uganda. He defeated Lil Pip on aggregate 9 goals to 2. On the other side, we have Proate coming up against Bashir. We also have the game between Ahmed Abdul Rahman against the Portuguese man. That's Jobin of Kondevilla Esports. Then we have a game between Trix and Ahmed King. Ahmed King leading that game by 4 goals to 2.
Yeah.
Just a 2-goal lead, which is indeed very.
That one
very
is
narrow.
still in the hangers.
Yeah,
Still in the hangers. It can swing either way.
So between we shall have a semi-final where either Ahmed King or Trix will be versing Ahmed Abdul Rahman or Jobin. If we were to go by the results of the first leg, it would be Ahmed King up against Ahmed Abdul Rahman, and that's the Tanzania versus Kenya semi-final. We already have Uganda through to the semi-final.
Yes.
And now we are waiting to see which other nations will be making it to the semi-finals.
Okay. And of course, the match between Proate and Barry Agutu is just underway there, about to start. just in a few seconds, and we shall be bringing to you every action and making sure that we keep you updated and you miss no action in these ties.
Exactly. It looks like one of the players might be changing the teams.
Yeah.
I see AC Milan is ready, and that is Trix. And then Ahmed King, who had brought on Man United, we wait to see which team he will bring on for this second leg. Remember, he has a 2-goal lead. He won 4 goals to 2 against Trix.
Yes.
And this is the second. This is the screen on the screen. This is the game of Jobin against Ahmed. Ahmed leading by 6 goals to 3. It's also a narrow lead. However, the person having the lead is always the one who is more comfortable.
Yeah. When you're having the lead, you're more comfortable.
I think on any day I would take a lead over being behind.
some people prefer that they be behind so that they get motivation to go and take it all in the second leg.
I would rather have the lead.
Because you may have the lead and you get comfortable.
I would have the lead and make sure I'm not comfortable. Yes, that's what I think I would do. Unless obviously FC itself brings in its FCIQ and tries to make the players a little bit reluctant.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the problem comes in. But I think on any day I would take a lead. Even if it's against a very, very good opponent.
And you make sure that you're not comfortable.
And
just keep going.
I just assume I'm not seeing the lead there.
Yes.
It's a hard place to be. It's a hard mentality to have.
Yeah.
But I think I would try that other than looking for 3 goals.
I think the most dangerous lead is the 1-0 lead. That one is so dangerous.
I would like to say it's even not a lead up until maybe the 80th, 90th minute.
Yeah.
That's when you can start feeling like, okay, now I have a lead. But 1-0, going into the second leg, that is almost nothing.
If you consider scrappy goal in the 80th minute, when you come with your 1-0 lead in the first leg, God. You crash out.
I think it's at that point you might as well just lose the game.
Yeah.
Mentally, you would be
you'd be devastated.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, of course, the match between Jobin and the Conde Villa Sportsman and Abdul Rahman.
So many player looks being faked here and there.
Yeah.
Not used. And Ahmed Abdul Rahman, this is the player that we haven't really watched so many of his games on the stream here. And today we have the opportunity to watch him play against the Ugandan professional gamer Jobin. He is leading by 3 goals. That's 6-3. But he still has a lot of work to do.
Jobin is a player whom I know who mechanically is so sound. The player looks, the runs, the offside traps. He's just mechanically sound. As he defends there, William Saliba.
I know of an FC gamer.
Yeah.
So many call him a retired pro. He's so good at this game, but once he sees people doing player locks and all that, and then you're losing while doing the player locks.
Yeah,
he wouldn't think twice, but diss you all through. He'll always tell you, why are you doing a lot of things just to lose in the game? So I think I thought of that after seeing Jobin doing the player locks and faking and still giving a blind pass. I think if he gets to that point where he has a balance in his gameplay, he's a very, very, very good gamer.
I feel like it's not. Someone also told me that the player looks faking. It's too much work for me. But at the end of the day, it pays off because you lock, you fake. When you lock and fake,
I think
you're baiting the opponent.
Yes.
You're baiting because he can't ignore the player lock.
Yeah, true.
Remember, you're controlling the locked player. You can either make a pass or you don't make. So you keep the opponent in divided mind. That's why you lock and fake.
I think the challenge comes in when you come up against a very, very good opponent who will be very calm and just wait for you to do whatever you're doing.
And I'll tell you, a very good opponent will always do that. Will always lock and fake.
Yeah.
Because there reaches a time when the defense is so compact that you cannot easily. Well defended.
That was very, very good composure from Ahmed. But as we speak, the tie has been reduced to just a 2-goal difference.
Yes.
So, Jobin leading by 1-0 right now. Ahmed making sure to defend that attack. Ahmed making sure to defend that attack.
We'll go into another pause.
And this is the start of the second leg between Ahmed's King and Trix. Today we bring you what we might call a goal rush.
Yeah.
Or should I say a match rush?
we bring you highlights.
We are bringing
as the
each
goals
and
go
everything
in.
from all the ties that are happening right now.
Yes.
It's only, I think, the Proate game that we haven't really brought to you. But once we have that as well, we shall be bringing you each and everything as it
Jobin.
happens. And Jobin making it 2-0. However,
just offside there.
He was just offside.
Yeah.
So
I think he just held the pass long enough. He just held the pass long.
Yeah,
Victor Joker is getting there offside, and it becomes so hard
and
when you're punished.
Yeah.
You score an offside goal and you're punished
And
straight. That's devastating.
That is so devastating.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the reasons and one of the things that differentiates us from these gamers.
Yeah.
They keep playing the game and keep pushing themselves even when they are frustrated.
Yeah.
So they learn from their mistakes. And it's already a goal from the AC Milan player.
Trix.
That is how is that name pronounced? I used to pronounce it very well, but I failed to pronounce it right now. So someone comment for us and try giving us a pronunciation, not the spelling, but the pronunciation of that player.
Yes.
And Trix is leading by a goal to nil.
That
Remember
means that he falls behind by 1 goal.
he falls behind by 1 goal. As we just said earlier.
Yeah.
A 2-goal lead is so narrow. A
it's
finish
so narrow.
shot coming in
Yes.
from Ahmed Abdurrahman. And this time the player we know and we very well can't pronounce his name. That is Harry Kane, the captain of the England nation. Are you excited for the World Cup?
Yeah. Of course.
Which team will you be supporting?
Team England.
Okay.
Team
Your man
England.
has just
Team
scored a
Team
finish
England.
shot. We hope. I hope
Of
for
course,
you that
he's
will
going to
score a
butcher
finish
many.
shot in the World Cup.
He's going to butcher many of them. He's just a goal machine.
Okay. We are back and here it is tied to 1-1.
Yes.
1-1.
I think B needs to up the tempo of his attacks. They are a bit slow.
Yeah, true.
He just needs to add more tempo in those attacks.
He is letting Ahmed sit back comfortably.
Yes.
I think it's because talk about a very ambitious player. I didn't see that pass coming. Ahmed lofting that ball ahead for the attacker to run onto it, but well defended by Jobin doing the same thing. And this time round, he has again slowed down the attack.
I feel like that
He's
pass
overthinking
into,
it.
that pass into Eze was quite played so fast.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to be something like a triangle pass. Just time the run when
Look at Ahmed. Look at him go, and he is trying to cook here, and indeed he
gets
cooks.
a goal.
Indeed he cooks. Ahmed leading by 2-1.
And remember, last time it was won by
Proate.
Proate 9-1.
Woo,
First leg.
I think I might have mistaken earlier when I said that we haven't watched so much of Ahmed. Actually, we watched his game against Proate, his teammate of TR Esports, in the 5th edition of that Ultimate Series tournament.
Yes.
He lost the first leg by 9-1, and he quit and didn't come back for the second leg.
Yes.
Why? Because he really gave so much respect to his opponent, acknowledging that the
so that the
opponent
game was
better than him.
The job was done.
The job was done.
Yeah.
So that is Ahmed for you. Today he is back and he is cooking. He is indeed cooking. He's leading by 2-1 in this game of Trix versus Ahmed's King.
Being ended there.
Okay. Information coming in tells us that Jobin's game against Ahmed has just ended. So is that Jobin has quit that game?
Yeah.
Okay, yes. Jobin has quit that game against Jobin has just quit that game against Ahmed. Ahmed, remember, on the stream he was leading by 2-1, and on aggregate, surely that was 8-4.
Yeah.
8-4.
Yeah,
so that game is done. We already have our second semi-finalist, and that is Ahmed Abdurrahman, and he's waiting for either Trix or for either Trix or James King. Trix
Yeah.
is leading by 2-1 right now.
Yeah,
What do you say
think-
about this game?
I think Trix has just tried to get into the game, just trying to get some momentum. And that's why that's the bad thing with leading in the first leg also.
Yeah.
That's the downside of it. Because now James is struggling. I think Trix is just giving it his all.
Yeah, he knows that he has to play.
He knows
to
yeah.
almost 150 or 200%.
Yes.
And I think it takes me back to what you had said earlier, that going into a second leg having a lead kind of reduces the amount of concentration, the amount of effort you'll place in. It takes a high level gamer.
And look, and when you concede those goals, you feel like, oh, I was leading now. Am I playing bad? Am I doing anything bad? And if you don't have a strong mentality,
You start doubting yourself. Yeah,
and
true.
that's how you start losing. Let's say James King,
Each
Trix
and everything is being well defended by Trix.
just needs to see another goal.
Right
Really?
now, I think the score line down here must be misleading for you.
Yes.
But
Hello.
could we be?
Yeah, naona nasema.
Are we right or
Trix.
are we wrong or something? Because I see the scoreline down here shows that James King has 6 goals and then Trix has 2. But we recall Trix was the one using AC Milan in that first leg, and we
Yes,
have just assumed that he's the one using it
Yeah.
still in the second leg.
Yeah.
So let me just ask the people, the technical team on this. Information coming in, and we shall still correct in case we are wrong, is that James King, this is James King's stream, and indeed I think you can see from the cursor
Hello.
that confirms that James King is the one using AC Milan, meaning the first leg it was actually Trix that led in that first leg.
Kwani last leg ilisha hapo? 40.
Last leg wa 40.
Na sasa wako draw eh.
Wa mani ya
Ile bali draw kati.
Anti Robert, ani wa mani.
Wa mani Hamis.
We apologies for that communication that was coming in. We are still correct from the first time we had informed you. It is James King who is using the Manchester United team, and Trix is using AC Milan. So right now they are tied. Trix has managed to pull this game back. He is leading by 3-1. Remember, the first leg ended 4-2 in favor of James King. So it is tied to 7-7 on aggregate.
Yeah.
So give me some of your predictions in this game. Who do you think will go ahead and win this time?
I think the way Trix has come back into the game, I feel like he's taking it.
Or you feel like he's taking it?
I feel like he's taking it because James has really been so slow in this game,
Yeah.
conceding a lot. He's not attacking so well.
Yeah.
He's being outplayed. You saw every pass there
Yeah.
in the final third was being intercepted perfectly.
It almost feels like James is the one playing for Trix.
Yes,
And Trix
like
is
the
playing
switch
for
controllers. Yeah.
So because the exact way James was defending the first leg is the exact way Trix is right now
Yes,
defending.
yes.
So I think that takes us back to the issue of Ping and being the one who sends the invitation.
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, it might have been James King who sent the
invitation
in the
first.
first leg.
Yeah.
So this second leg, we might be seeing Trix playing at the comfort of his home internet service providers.
Yeah.
So for all of you out there that keep playing this game offline, online, internet and ping is a very, very big factor.
Yeah, it's
in your results.
It's a crucial one, and of course, if you want to succeed on the online scene, you have to have some of the best internet providers.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Because your internet can cause you to be beaten and you hate life. You hate yourself.
That's why I say that I respect these gamers.
Yeah.
I call them professionals because it takes another level of being persistent.
And look, if you want to test your mentality, play EFC 26 online.
I've played it, but I keep running away.
Yes,
I give myself a week.
if you want to test how strong mentally you are. Oh, Trix.
That pass,
Trix.
that pass was faked. I wish there was a replay, but that pass was faked to the player who was a little bit down. I think the left midfielder or the left winger.
Yeah.
But then I think you can see here. But then it was passed to the striker.
It was supposed to go to Liao.
Yes, Liao. He actually called Liao shot, and then after he passed it to Kunku.
Yeah.
So this is the level of gaming we keep bringing you here at Paritech Uganda, the home and the YouTube channel from which you can have these games live streamed for you.
You see, you see the way how Trix is so organized in his defense, the switching,
Yeah.
everything.
He is cooking.
Players
He
are
is
coming
indeed.
back to defend in numbers, trying to cut off every passing lane.
And indeed he cuts off the passing lane.
Yeah.
And Trix right now, he is leading this time by 8 goals to 7. 8 goals to 7. Watch out for those runs. And again, and that's a penalty. Again he faked, but this time round he used a player lock.
Yeah.
Let's first watch the penalty. And yes,
It
Trix
goes
making
on.
it 5 goals to 1. And by the look of things,
Trix is running
the
away. with it.
Tanzanian professional gamer might just be knocked out.
Yeah.
But well,
So
still back to 2-goal lead.
It's so painful.
It's very, very painful.
Leading in the first leg and losing disastrous in the second leg.
It's very, very devastating.
Yeah.
But that is what this game brings to
I
you.
think the game is still young. James can still come back.
It is still young.
It's still so young.
But it's just like what I told you earlier.
yeah.
It just looks like everything is working out for Trix.
Yeah.
Each and everything James tries, Trix is there to respond and defend and counter it. Look
see
at
that
that
directed run.
And the Trivela low-driven shot. It has been the go-to shot for Trix. This time round, the keeper making sure to use his leg and deflect that ball away for a corner kick. 5 goals to 1, Trix leads, and on aggregate is leading by 9 goals to 7. That corner kick just shows you that these people keep cooking things in the training pitch, and
Yeah.
they bring them out here to try them out to win
From the
a
practice
prize.
arena to the match.
That was a very, 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 very weird corner kick
The way James
routine.
is just losing the ball to Trix just easily like that. And
It just goes back to.
he's not. I haven't seen him make like a clear-cut opportunity in this half. Maybe this one.
And he was composed enough. Joshua Zaxi, very, very composed player for Manchester United right there. And indeed, I think of all the things he has, composure is one of those that he has to the maximum.
Yes.
Yes, I watch a number of United games. That guy is slow, but when it comes to composure, he is very, very composed. And Ahmed King making sure to use that to his advantage, holding the ball, dragging it to the right, to the left, and finishing with a finesse shot to
now,
bring the game back
James
to 9 goals to 8.
should be trailing by 1 goal.
It is 9 goals to 8, but Trix
Has other plans.
has other plans. Straight from kickoff. Straight from kickoff, he makes it 10 goals to 8.
Trix.
10 goals to 8.
For me, I know the future. That's why.
It is 10 goals to 8. Trix restoring his 2-goal lead.
Yeah.
Trix restoring his 2-goal lead in this tie.
James should get one in this 70th minutes. He should really get a goal back.
What a run from Trix. And a
Just
finesse shot.
From far away from the 18 yard.
This is policy. Okay.
Yes.
Pulisic making it 11.
Yeah.
11 goals to 8. And indeed,
I
the
think
tie
now
must be running away from James King.
No, the job is done.
It is done.
I think the way Trix is playing.
Your prediction is coming to fruition. Is it fruition or fruition? Well,
It's
we are
coming
seeing the fruits
to
of
be
your prediction.
fulfilled.
Okay,
Yeah.
James King trailing by 3 goals. Trix leading this tie by 11 goals to 8, meaning James King needs 3 goals to just bring this tie back.
Yeah.
Woo! Is he onside? He was
Patrick
onside, but he
Jobin.
rushed. I feel like he rushed that shot.
Yeah. Ball.
Woo!
McGiddy cancel.
Woo!
Joshua
That
Zagzi.
Baba spin, that Magedi spin. Whoa. From Joshua Zaks, the man that we had just talked of and having a composure,
11 men.
gets a goal back for James King. And Trix queuing a pause there. It is 11 goals to 9. 11 goals to 9 on aggregate. Just a 2-goal difference going into the 81st minute.
You see that cancel?
And that is a pass cancel. But the animation just looks so nice.
Ahmed had anticipated that pass.
Yes.
So when the pass was cancelled, it created space.
And the AC Milan man looking to run down the clock.
I've just liked the selection of AC Milan by Trix. It's just a very nice squad. It's a nice
And
team.
this is very, very painful to watch if you're a fan of James King. And it is, but your pain can't amount to the pain that James King must be feeling right now.
Yeah.
You know, when you're in those minutes, and it's even worse when you're trailing by just 1 goal. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the opponent is holding on to that ball like his life depends on it. And he defends very, very well. He might just score another goal, Trix here. And I think that is offside, an offside trap. And now the pause comes in. However, it is indeed too late for James King to pull this back. 7 goals to 3 the second leg is, and on aggregate it is 11 goals to 9 in favor of Trix. Some of the people call him Baba Trix, some of them call him Skiller Trix. I think that is his online ID.
Yeah.
Skiller Trix.
Skiller Trix. Skiller Trix showing us that maybe he doesn't only do skill moves. He's not only a skiller, but he goes ahead to win.
and the showboating comes up here. Passing the ball while holding that shield button, the flare button. And yes, he leads this game and goes through to the semi-finals. Remember, the first person to make it to our semi-finals was Bashir Chisengo. The next was Ahmed Abdurrahman, having defeated Jobin. Commiserations to Jobin. I think this is his debut tournament.
Yeah.
In this ultimate, in this Africa 95 rated series edition. And Conde Villa represented, I think, very, very well. And on to the quarterfinals, coming up against a very, very hard opponent in Ahmed Abdurrahman.
And things are shaping up now very well. You can clearly see that we are up for the final, remaining only 2 games.
Just to let you people know, there was a is it called a poll or voting or something?
Yes.
That was made on the social media platforms, WhatsApp, in the groups, and so many platforms. We had a poll that was made out there, and people were asked after the day 1 of this Africa 95 rated series tournament, going into the quarterfinals, people were asked to give their predictions. James King versus Trix, who will make it to the semi-finals? And this is how the voting came in.
Yes.
23 people voted for Trix to make it to the semi-finals, and 17 voted for James King to make it. So the predictions down there showed you that people were predicting Trix to make it to the semi-finals, just like the prediction you gave.
Yeah.
And indeed that has come in correct. Trix is on to the semi-finals. And then for the Ahmed versus Jobin tie. 10 people predicted for Jobin to make it to the semi-finals, and 31, a whooping 31, almost 3 times, more than 3 times, voted for Ahmed to make it, and indeed it has come in correct. Ahmed has made it to the semi-finals. It looks like people
had looked into the future.
Yes, people indeed follow these tournaments and know the potential of these players.
Yeah,
and that's what this prediction shows.
And that's why we urge every player to keep playing into this tournament.
Keep playing these tournaments, keep showing up, and the community will not lie when it comes to your potential. In representing your nation, your esports team.
It makes no point to say that you have potential when you're not playing.
Indeed,
potential is only on the pitch.
It has to be shown on the pitch.
Yeah.
And right now, for Proate versus Barry Agutu. Barry Agutu, for those of you that might not know Barry Agutu, this is a player that just at the beginning of this week, news came in that this player might just be signed into Z Esports team, and Z Esports team is a top esports team that has Shaq, has Bashir Singo. When he's in Kenya, he's in Z Esports team. It has Caesar in Z Esports team as well. So it has a number of top level gamers in that team. Is Barry Agutu looking to be signed into the team? It hasn't yet been made official, but that was more like a rumor out there. Yeah. So he's coming up against Proate, who is a player of TR Esports. Now, TR Esports had 4 players in this quarterfinals. They had Trix, who has made it to the semi-finals. TR Esports had Proate, who is yet to play. It also had Ahmed 26, Ahmed Abdurrahman. So out of the 4 players so far, 2 are on to the semi-finals. That is Ahmed Abdurrahman and Trix, and they are going to verse each other, meaning only one of them will make it to the final. On the other side, Lil Pip is the only player of this TR Esports that has been knocked out. Also, Regulars was knocked out yesterday. And so right now we have Proate that will be versing Barry Agutu of Z Esports. I see the name here. It shows that it's already in Z Esports. We are waiting for the official communication.
Or an affiliate.
Yes.
Not a member, an affiliate.
So Proate of TR Esports is coming up against Barry Agutu of Z Esports to be. So with data is down there. Bashir Chisingo, for that prediction, 41 people predicted for Proate to make it into the semi-finals, meaning only 2 people backed Barry Agutu, and this is a player who knocked out Shaq. So only 2 people voted for Barry Agutu.
I'm the third one. I'm voting for Barry Agutu.
You're voting for Barry Agutu. Okay.
People are thinking that Jojo played for Agutu.
Okay. So rumors. These are just rumors. It's not official. Barry Agutu, now this is a fact. Barry Agutu is a younger brother of Jojo Dipe. And I see on the name that he actually signed into with. I think you can see it on your screen. His online ID is Georgia DA. So Georgia DA. He's a younger brother to Jojo Dipe. But I think when it comes to football, he might not be the younger brother because he's representing and he knocked out
Shaq.
We
tell him to turn on his cam.
He might
see if he's the one holding the controller.
I think his football is not the younger. I mean, what I'm trying to say, I'm not trying to say that he's not the one holding over. What I'm trying to mean is he might just have better football than Jojo Dipe,
than the elder brother.
Than the elder brother. Well, this is according to this tournament now. Yes, according to this tournament. It's not a final say, but another information I would like you to know is that from the predictions that all of you shared, you were wrong in only one of your predictions, and that is Bashir Chisengo against Lil Pip. 32 people voted for Lil Pip to make it to the semi-finals. Only 14 voted for Bashir Chisengo to make it to the semi-finals, and he is the man that came out and proved all of you wrong. And he is there showing you that, you know what, you need to back me up. You need to know that I'm a big
Respect
player.
my name.
Respect my name. This is a player that has made it to numerous finals. So that's the only prediction that all of you got wrong. Bashir Chisengo against Lil Pip. Bashir Chisengo knocking out Lil Pip. Okay.
And of course, another match here is between Proate and Barry Agutu. Proate putting on that red Portugal strip, and Barry Agutu in that home Manchester United sky blue jersey.
Yeah. It
There's
just
some
looked
technical
like
issue here.
the Barry Agutu wasn't able to control his player. His player was just standing still, and professionalism and sportsmanship showed right there from Proate, who took the ball out so that his player could pause and set his controls.
Yeah.
So remember this is just the first leg. Connection has been lost, unfortunately. I don't know from who, but connection has just been lost. I just think that Barry Agutu might have lost connection. We shall be bringing you the official communication on how this tie will be unfolding, and we shall be bringing you the stream. Very good. You get in there, miss? Composing there.
Sasa shida ni mmoja amepati yangu.
Gundi chile kwa yavu de.
Sema kwa ngapi yote?
Amen.
Ise.
Kanisa ngapi?
Milan chile.
Mwa banchankala nizoda zibembala tufu.
Wakubye essimu. Bannange bonna bali ku mukutu naffe tukola ensobi. It has been confirmed that the commentators have been so much mistaken. I don't know whether we are hating on Ahmed's King, but I can assure you that it is just a mistake that we made. Ahmed's King actually defeated Trix. I think all of you could confirm from our commentary that we were actually very surprised.
Yeah.
That it almost looked like Ahmed's King was the one playing for AC Milan, and indeed, our thinking was right. It was Ahmed's King using AC Milan, and he's the one that has made it to the semi-final. This is so much interesting because it is going to be another Tanzania versus Kenya semi-final. Ahmed's King versus Ahmed Abdurrahman.
Yes, and of course, let's see what Proate has for us here. It's good to be an underdog at times.
Yeah, true.
What
a tackle! What? Oh God! Some of these tackles, you just can't even imagine pulling them off. But these players risk it and do that.
Oh.
And this time round, he was composed to give that extra pass for a goal from that
Proate
Cristiano Ronaldo
with the extra pass.
So Proate leads 1-0 against Barry Agutu.
Proate with the press there.
In Uganda tugamba bamunyize obudde ne buziba.
Yeah. That was
watch out for that run, and the player law comes out, but the other run is well read by how many runs does Barry Agutu has to mark? I felt like he defended very well. He marked the run in the middle here. He went on and marked the run on the right from the right midfield.
Three players just keep running.
And another, he had to mark another in the middle, and this time round he couldn't do that. You almost have to have 15 fingers.
Yeah.
To defend very well. Another run in the middle, and this time round well defended by Barry Agutu.
And
Proate leads by 2 goals.
Today I was watching the former Pro Shells. He made a video and said that in this FC26, if you don't know how to trigger runs, perhaps you don't know the game.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to defend those runs, or you're struggling to defend against those runs, still you don't know the game. So the game is just about runs.
It's all about runs.
If you can defend them and trigger them, you're just too good to go. Yeah. Because they are so devastating in this. The offside trap.
Offside. Proate leads by 3 goals to 0. Remember, for those of you that have just joined us but were with us earlier, we had wrong communication coming in, and it was actually Hames King that made it to the semi-final. Hames King defeated Trix in the first leg. In the first leg, it was Trix that won by 4 goals to 2. But then in the second leg, Hames King proved to be so strong for Trix.
I think Barry should just settle and try to create some chances, not try to rush things, just to play it slow and just like something.
It was an extra pass.
Yeah, because Proate misplacing the pass here. That choice of Erling Haaland up front other than Umar Mamouche.
You don't agree with it, huh?
I don't agree with it.
You prefer a player that is able to
agile
turn and twist.
Yeah.
And I understand.
Though I think Haaland gives you that buffer of the strength. Ryan Checky. One back by Barry.
Someone kindly comment in the comment section. Tell us that skill that Ryan Checky just pulled before finessing that ball to the top corner right there. It is Proate leading by 3 goals to 1. Barry Agutu pulling a goal back. This is a new version of Proate, a version that doesn't attack relentlessly. He is holding and turning around so much.
Back with his drag back fix again.
Almost feels like Jojo Dipe is the one using Portugal right now, playing for Proate.
Playing for Pro.
I think that's a gameplay that is common.
Black shots are flying everywhere. Oh, nice interception.
Well defended by Barry Agut. Remember, it's just a 2-goal lead. Is he onside? He is offside.
Offside there.
Well defended again by Barry Agutu. Just a 2-goal lead that Proate has in this first leg. Barry Agutu likes those runs, but Proate is making sure to spam that offside trap immediately. Sees those runs.
Yeah. The first time through balls.
Hey, what is that?
That was just internet. The pink, one of the players, and this must be Proate, has a very bad ping. 451. Oh my god. I think this explains why we are seeing this gameplay from Proate.
Yeah.
Proate is usually a very relentless and ruthless attacker. He's so fast and but I think that explains why he is holding on to the ball more. He can't rush his passes because his internet must really be so bad.
Yeah.
But still, he leads by 3 goals to 1. It just tells you how much of a great player he is.
Proate, of course, voted by many to go through this style.
He's the player that got the most votes out of all the quarterfinal predictions.
People trust him.
His opponent was only given 2 votes. I think plus yours.
Plus mine, those are 3. So Barry should not let me down. I think we should just get the second.
You are
and
only
the third.
extra pressure.
No, I'm just giving him a leaf.
I can see the ping is back.
Yeah.
It is 65.
Oh, bro, Ronaldo.
Someone comment and tell us the name of that skill, because it looks like all these players are good at that.
Barry trying something. Semenyo. Barry plays it into Haaland. The strength comes in. Oh, nice from Tijani.
And Barry is
should
making
just-
sure not to back off.
He should just get the second one. He should just get the third one, I mean. And Proate will not survive this wave of pressure from Barry. If he gets 2 more.
I feel like if he can just get 1 goal right now,
Yeah.
he will be good.
But if
Good.
Proate scores, and he
And
does.
he does. Proate scores the 5th goal. It is 5 goals to 2 in favor of Proate. 5 goals to 2 in favor of Proate. And remember, this is just the first leg. Barry are good to bundle off the ball with his Erling Haaland player there. Look, it almost looked like Erling Haaland has no strength at all. Look
Yeah.
at those runs. Look at those runs. And another fitness shot.
6-2.
I feel like if a player is to verse Proate, he should come into the tie with what is that Rati formation that we had back in the day? Was it FIFA 23? That 5 at the back formation, and even have more extra 3 midfielders.
And you pack the bus.
Pack the bus, Kabisa, and because this is a player. This is a player that is so relentless. He will score as many goals.
The runs
as
from
he can.
Proate are so devastating.
He is
Those
just
runs
slicing
behind.
up the defense.
You
And
just
again-
don't know which one to defend.
Again, Erling Haaland failing to pull that pass for
Look at that
his attacker. The way Proate is playing here, the way he is composed, the way he's
Gets
waiting,
the 7th.
he gets the 7th goal, and it is 7-2 in favor of Proate. 7 goals to 2. He is scoring so fast, so fast that even our technical team can't catch up with his goals. It is 7 goals to 2. Barry are good to trying to spin here, but it is all helpless. At this point, Proate
Another run. Kushanov gets there first.
Jakola emirimu. Barry are good to player locking and faking, and Haaland might just find his time to shine. This is the first time
Just
I've
gives
seen
you
him
hope.
getting a shot. Erling Haaland.
Yeah. Hasn't been part of the mix a lot.
Woo, browser.
Nicole Riley.
And for those of you that have just joined us, like, comment, comment some good predictions. Don't start commenting that let's say Jojo Dipe will win this tournament. Follow this tournament and know the players that are in there. Let me just remind you, in the semi-finals, we already have Bashir Chisingo, who will be playing either Barry Agutu or Proate. On the other semi-final that is already locked, we have Ahmed Abdurrahman versus the #1 Tanzania professional gamer, Ahmed King, who is out to actually prove a point.
Yeah.
He is out to prove a point. So give us your predictions. That is the tie that might happen. This is just
A teaser.
It is just a teaser. It is not yet confirmed because the tie is still on, and Proate is leading by 7 goals to 3, just a 4-goal difference.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
I
surmountable.
like to believe that Barry Agutu
Has what it takes.
He has what it takes to actually
turn it
turn this around.
Yeah.
Yes. So this tie is not yet locked in, but the tie that is already confirmed is the tie between Ahmed Abdurrahman versus Ahmed King. For those of you that didn't know what happened in the previous, in the 5th edition of the Africa Ultimate Series tournament, Ahmed King cooked each and every one that he versed, but he was disqualified from that tournament. I won't give you all the updates in this stream, but you can go ahead onto the social media platforms and read the statements from the organizing team. What a ball! But that header,
Oh, that was ambitious.
I think
That
if it was
so,
Cristiano
so
Ronaldo
ambitious.
heading that ball, it would have gone in.
Yeah, it could have gone in.
But that was Paulo Neto, and I don't think he has very good heading accuracy. So
I personally wouldn't prefer this Man City side in the 95 rated series.
Okay. Another lofted ball. Indeed, this is the brother of Jojo Dipe, because I remember FC25 when we watched Jojo Dipe versus some of our professional gamers of Uganda. He was versing champion Musa. But those lofted balls were so relentless. First time through. Balls. Oh God!
The right stick should be your friend.
It should indeed be your friend. So after seeing Barrier go to time that very well.
Joao Felix.
But that touch, the way he received that ball and turned to this side,
going into space, takes the shot first time.
I would like to meet these players and play against them on a real field. I would like to see whether they really do this.
Whether they also take the touch out.
The way they use these players, it is so remarkable.
It's diabolical.
It is diabolical. It shouldn't be something that they should be doing very easily.
Oh,
and
that's a nice one from Barry.
Barry cooks it very well. And
second leg. We come back and the foot is on the accelerator.
I can see you try to motivate the player that you gave your vote.
Yes.
He trails by just 4 goals. It is 8 goals to 4 in favor of Proate. Okay. So that is your the tournament. Is it called the tournament trio, the tournament bracket? And yes, already Ahmed Abdurrahman defeated Jobin, the Portuguese Jobin, defeated him by 8 goals to 4. And then Ahmed King defeated Trix. Ahmed King defeated Trix by 9 goals to 7. Yes, 9 goals. Ahmed King was the player using AC Milan. In the first leg, he lost by 4 goals to 2. Meaning, in the second leg, he won by 7 goals to 3. Yes, he won by 7 goals to 3, bringing the aggregate score to 9 goals to 7. Just a 2-goal gap. So that is already a semi-final that is locked in for us. Ahmed Abdurrahman versus Police. Who is Ahmed's king?
Is Proate and Barre are back into action, of course, with Proate having a buffer of 4 goals. Oh, extends the lead even more.
What a finisher! It seems like these players know the very angles that these goals can get in. It looked like there was no space there. That ball roll, even after the ball roll, it still looked like the defenders were there covering that space. But he went ahead and took that finish shot and very well knew that it would pass through those defenders. You watch out for those runs on the wings, and they were just baits. And he did. Barry Agutu manages to defend that well, but he's already trailing by 1-0. I think on aggregate, yes, on aggregate it is 9 goals to 4.
Yeah.
Now 9 goals to go 4. Now Barry Agutu needs 5 goals to just tie this. Whew. I think you've seen that cancel. Yeah,
that cancel was
he realized that Proate had managed to mark that passing lane. That was a wrong exit. He should have gone on the right.
Oh, I love the cancel. I love the cancel.
These players are very, very fast. They are very, very fast. Well defended by Barry Agutu, but he still trails by a difference of 5 goals. And what a nice pass from Barry Agutu. 1-1 1-1 the tie is. I
Yeah.
mean the second leg is, and it is now only
9-5.
9-5, only a 4-goal difference. Okay. Okay, Proate looking to score another goal, and he was offside. He was offside. Barrier go to running down the wing here, and will he get a pass for one of his players? I feel like he should do the just what I was about to say is what he did, and it was well defended by Proate. The ball rolled into a finesse, but he didn't even give him the time to take the shot.
Barry is trying to get momentum into this game.
He is.
The interceptions are coming in. The tackles are coming in.
Such aggressive defending from Barry. I feel like if he can only find Haaland, it will be a goal for him. Is he onside? He is. He is offside. Proate dribbles the ball outside, and Barry getting a throw in, but Proate wins it back, and it's a foul. Barry with the free kick. It is still 1-1 on aggregate. It is 9-5 in favor of Proate. Okay, that is exactly what I was talking about. Get the ball to Haaland, find yourself some space, and take your shot. And Haaland taking the shot with the finesse, using that finesse shot after a ball roll, and gets himself a goal. Okay, the skills are out, but well defended by Barry. Well defended by Barry. Woo! Is he onside? He
Ryan
isn't
Cheeky just
onside.
had straight offside there. Barry still needs more 4 goals. I think he should get a goal in this.
Remember, at this point, it is 2 Kenyans and 1 Ugandan and 1 Tanzania. Definitely, out of out of this quarter-final match between Proate and Barry Agutu, obviously it will be a Kenyan that will make it to the semi-final. It is 2-2 in this second leg, and on aggregate it is 10 goals to 6.
Yeah. Just loses the ball there, Barry, to Proate, and the runs are coming in.
Mwambie ikipita dakika 5 nimeambia Ahmed aweke countdown. Anakuwa disqualified. Ahmed, niweke countdown dakika 5. Kama hajakufikia niambie. Sijamuongelesha, nimempigia ashiki simu, lakini nimeambia mtu amfikie.
Proate trying to create something here, defended well by Barry. I think like the match is pretty now set to bed.
Yeah.
The match is now pretty set to bed.
Just the first half, but we can. Okay. It is 2-2 on aggregate. This second leg is just 2-2, but on aggregate, Proate leads by 10 goals to 6. Proate leads by 10 goals to 6 on aggregate. The first half is done, and we shall be getting into the second half of this second leg between Proate and Barry Agutu. Remember, in the first leg, Proate led by 8 goals to 4, and right now it is 2-2, meaning on aggregate it is 10 goals to 6 in favor of Proate. Just 4 goals, but they can seem to be so huge, especially if you're coming up against top
man is ever extending the goal difference. When Barry scores 1, he scores 2. when Barry equalizes.
He's making sure not to let his opponent get anywhere near him.
Yeah.
So remember, we are already, the one of the semi-final is already locked. It will be Hames King versus Ahmed Abdurrahman, Tanzania versus Kenya. In the other semi-final, we already have a Ugandan in there, Bashir of Proate, defeating Lil Pip by 9-2, and he comes up in the semi-final and waits for either Proate or Bariagut. By the look of things, it is Proate that will most probably be making it to that semi-final up against Bashir of Uganda. So it is Uganda versus Kenya and Tanzania versus Kenya. I might as well just say that it is Kenya versus Uganda and Tanzania.
25 minutes. If you fail to respond, we are going to be disqualified. It will be all over. Because the opponent called you, you are just telling him that let us wait for the quarterfinal. And we are in the group trying to talk about time. Hey, the match started a long time ago. Now I don't know the scores.
Yes,
So,
I think
Proate leads, huh?
Proate leads by
11, right?
3-2. That means 11. 11 on
Look at that
6.
composure. He makes it 4-2, meaning right now it is 12-6
Yeah.
on aggregate. And that's the lead that Proate has against Barrier Gutu. 11-6. 12-6 in favor of Proate. Surely he is on to the semi-final, and he has booked himself a spot up against Bashir.
Yeah, that match should be pretty set.
It's
Pretty,
going to be
pretty
a
safe.
tough game. Remember, in the final of the 5th edition of the Africa Ultimate Series tournament, we had these two players match up. So we are going to have a repeat of the final of the 5th edition of the Africa Ultimate Series tournament, where Proate came up against Bashir of Proate, Uganda.
Yeah.
And Proate managed to come up victorious in that final. However, this time round, it is the 95 rated series tournament. So we wait and see who will come up victorious in this semi-final and who will make it to the final of this tournament.
Proate just places it wide. Barry. Oh, that was a nice pass into Haaland. Barry gets a goal back. But it's now too late. I think that would be more of a consolation as the minutes keep going. Proate knocking on the door. Oh, well defended. Now the run from Antoine Semenyo. Well defended by Nuno Mendes. They are looking to Haaland and to find Semenyo.
This time might just be done and dusted. Proate leading this second leg by 4-3. Remember, in the first leg you won by 8-4. They led by 8-4. So it is Proate who is looking surely into that semi-final spot and tie against Bashir.
Nice one again. Marwamoshi is so fast.
And Baragutu makes it 4-4, making sure that he doesn't lose this second leg. On aggregate, it is 12 goals. It is 12 goals to 8. 12 goals to 8.
Oh, that Baba spin cancel from Joe Wow Felix.
That was well read by Proate. And it is 12 goals to 8 in favor of Proate.
Of course, we are into the dying moments of this game. Baragutu trying to find something here in form of a consolation. Proate. Oh, what a pass. That's so nice, working something with... Oh, nice defended. Nicely defended by Vitinha. Rafael. Oh, the nice kill here. And that's a good block. And that's game. Proate, the TRE sportsman, of course, goes on and he will be playing against Singo Bashir in the semi-finals of the Africa 95 rated series. And up next, Ahmed King versus Abdul Rahman, the TRE sportsman. That means that it's a Kenya versus Tanzania thing, and of course a Uganda versus Kenya affair in Bashir and Proate. Let's see who will come out victorious. And of course, Ahmed King, of course, with his AC Milan, and Barre with FC Bayern Munich.
Who's that? I don't know. I don't know.
Ahmed yadaika AC. So yali mu white ya.
Okay, and of course it's the semi-final, and Ahmed King, donning the white AC Milan jersey, takes on Abdul Rahman in the black jersey, and Bishop takes the first blood out of Ahmed King with a scrappy but efficient finish, giving Abdul Rahman a lead in this tie. And how will Ahmed respond to this upset? Oh, nice pass. Luis Diaz, first time will he capitalize? Tries to recycle the ball. Nice defended. Christian Policy looking for Nkuku. Rafael just puts it wide, and James gets a corner here, the first corner of the match. Player lock into Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and the defender was so stiff he couldn't. Luis Diaz, is that onside? That should be onside, but however nicely defended by James. And the match is so physical. Every player is just losing possession. No one is trying to hold on the ball. Everyone is going for it. James nicely defends that wave of pressure. James building up from the back. Nice pass. Nice pass. Into a nice finish. James goes 1-1.
Selemakers. That's the name. Selemakers. Let me just search up that name properly so that I can pronounce it to you people. Ahmed King has just pulled a goal back and it is 1-1. This is the first semi-final that we are bringing to you. How did you do it? Proate. Yeah. Okay. So the next semi-final that composed finishing. But yes, if you're a gamer, you very well know kick-off goals are that's the easiest way for you to score.
Yeah. I
And
think the momentum kind of shifts to the person who is kicking off with the ball.
Yes.
I don't know. Your defense has just become numb. And now Abdul Rahman looking for the third and looking to pull away from James. How will James respond to a lot of questions that are being asked to him right now by Abdul? Pulisic directed run, well, nicely intercepted. James, nice player locks. Mechanically, he's so sound. Directed runs, ignores the run, just uses it as a bait. And now Salim just puts it wide here. Sailmakers, if I pronounce it rightly anyway.
Yeah, I think that's the pronunciation.
Hurricane lofts it off for Michael Olisi. Shall we see the third one here? Just puts it wide. I think the attacker was under immense pressure from the defender there and couldn't make the right connection with the ball there. I think James.
And
nice.
Sailmakers still
Brings it to equal terms. 2-2.
2-2. These players,
Look at
they
the
keep
passes.
spamming this kick-off glitch and that ball across the pitch from the right back to the left midfielder, or from the left back to the right midfielder.
Just
And
look
this
at that.
time round, Ahmed King
Makes
has
it
gotten
look
his
so
first
effortless.
lead. The first time Ahmed King leads in this tie.
Rabiot with a very effortless, sufficient shot.
Finish. That
Yeah.
would be very finish. It's just too annoying, especially if he has no
Looks
pace
so
onto it.
effortless, but
You feel like you can run onto it, but you still can't pick that ball away from getting into the net. Ahmed King leads in this
and
first leg.
Abdul had started with very, very nice momentum, but I think the momentum has now shifted to James. James, who are struggling, managing to score 3 in the shortest time possible. It shows you that this game is long. He's still having a long way to go. Ruben Loftus, a nice pass. Salemekers takes it from that angle.
What an angle to shoot from, and he pulls out the same celebration each time. Give me a phone call and I'll let you know how I pull out those shots. He leads by 4
Took the shot from a very
goals.
weird angle, but it went in.
4 goals to 2.
And of course the items become so good because the finishing is just top notch.
Yeah.
If it's an attacker, everything the finishing is just so good.
And right now, Ahmed will. If I were next to Ahmed, I will try to tell him not to let this game slide away from him.
Yeah,
It's just a 2-goal lead, but it looks like Ahmed King is picking up the momentum. He is picking up the momentum.
and remembering that match against Trix, when James picks up the momentum, is so hard to stop.
Yeah.
becomes-
What a triggered run.
Michael
And
Olise.
Will Olise finish.
Just
It's
puts it wide.
another time he is finishing almost the side netting. This time around it was side netting. Whew. Last time it was a finesse shot. And
On the
he
weak
failed to finish. It was this time around on his weak foot. But I don't know. 95 rated. I don't know whether indeed.
Rafaelia with the Magidi Council. Oh, James is cooking.
He is cooking. Someone should give him an apron. Eh?
He's cooking. He's becoming a chef. Just needs an apron to become a full chef.
And Hurricane surely
pulled out
with this
of
finishing,
position.
he should be able to finish. Oh!
There was a pass down here.
At this point, I might just think that it is Caleb holding Ahmed's controller. Because this level, at the level of gaming that these professional gamers usually give us, we don't see such mistakes. We don't see
such chances are converted.
Such chances are always converted.
Yeah, and if you don't convert them,
he has had. Okay, this was clear, but he has had, I think now, 3 to 4 chances of that same kind, and the others finished wide off the post. And this time round, going for a near post finish shot by Hurricane, who I think the safest option would be passing down. But even
if
you were to go
taking
for
it on
his real finish shot
with his strong foot,
with the strong foot, I'd almost already counted the goal. But looks like
and of course Ahmed won't forgive you. He won't pardon you. Any chance he gets, he's going to score. When you go 4-3 down, becomes a mountain to climb. Ahmed knocking on the door, player locks, faking them, using them, just trying to bring those players back into position. Cell makers.
Well defended by Ahmed, but again the ball is taken away. Well defended again by Ahmed. This time round he holds on to the ball very well. Doesn't give it away.
I think when you're under such waves of pressure, when you get the ball, you should.
I had already seen that round.
Bishop.
This time round, the finishing is solid. He now knows that he has to take his chances.
The first goal, Bishop scores.
It's the same one, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. It is 4-3, and we have a semi-final on our hands. We love tightly contested matchups. Yes, we love these matchups, especially if your favorite is not in that match. On your screen are the other semi-finalists. Yes, we are still working on that. The wording up there. It is the semi-final, and it is Bashir up against Proate. Bashir up against Proate in that semi-final that we shall be bringing you immediately after this first semi-final.
Just you are back underway from that pause to make some technical changes by the players. Ahmed's leading by a goal. Just nicely intercepted. And what was that? Players just
you will see things that you have
switched
never
off a
seen
bit
when these pro gamers are playing.
And Ken also gets the
I think
ball.
now the spamming of the X button is being shown, and it is evident here. Especially from Ahmed, and also the tackle button. He has been spamming those two buttons so much. What a save!
Misses that one.
What a save! Is it Manuel Noah in goal?
Yeah, he should be.
What a save from Manuel Noah! A low-driven finish shot, well saved by Ahmed, and he keeps the tie so interesting for us that are only watching with a neutral mind. It is 4-3 in favor of Ahmed's King. He is cooking, but we need a goal after that cooking. We need a goal. You might cook and put a lot of salt in the food.
Pulisic. Player looking into Rabiot, faking it, twisting and turning.
Okay. I love this. Okay.
And a goal.
Oh!
Noah!
How was that offside? Check where they started the restart of the game from. I thought it was just a save. I mean, we might have missed something. We were enjoying the cooking so much.
Come and go on, trying to look for the equalizer.
Okay!
Well cooked this time.
Well cooked, and by Abdul. Now this is what we call cooking. You just need very little time get the food ready and serve it.
Yeah.
And Mess King has been cooking, but he didn't serve to us the food.
Yeah.
Ahmed making sure to get the results out of his cooking right there, and it brings the tie back to 4-4 or in this first leg. Remember, this is just the first leg of our first semi-final. Ahmed Abdurrahman of TR Esports versus Hames King, the Tanzanian professional gamer.
Ahmed trying to make a difference here, trying to get back his lead.
Woo.
Well defended.
Well
Lob
defended.
through balls everywhere.
Hurricane.
He's
He's
looking
running
for support.
as energetically as an 18-year-old. Woof. And now it is Hames King on the attack. Watch out for that run on the wing, but it just might be offside. Indeed, it's offside.
That's offside.
We are tied on 4-4 in the first leg of this semi-final. Ahmed versus Hames King.
Hames building up again, well intercepted by Edman. That tack had very tall, huge defender there. You can't just battle him when it comes to strength and physique.
So and for those of you that have just joined us, it was Ahmed that first led 1-0. Hames King managing to get a goal back to make it 1-1. Then Ahmed again led, Hames King equalizing
And
again pulled away to 3-2 to 4-2, and Ahmed coming back from 4-2 to make it 4-4 right now. We don't know who will win this game, but it is a wonderful matchup right here. We like tightly contested games, and Ahmed takes the lead once again.
Yeah.
Ever since he had led from 2-1, he hadn't yet led. He now leads 5. Is it? Yeah, 5 goals to 4. Ahmed using Bayern Munich and Hames King using AC Milan. Remember, this is just the first leg. We still have another full 90 minutes for you. We might go for extra time.
Yeah.
It's also possible. So,
Let me land.
168 ping, I don't know. This is for Hames King, but we wait to see how that second leg will be. Hames King queuing that pose, but Ahmed Abdurrahman looks to be very comfortable with his 1-goal lead, and he looks
just trying to take some more time.
He's making sure to take some time off
The
the clock.
89th
But I
minute.
think he is playing for the last attack as well. At least so that by the time he loses that ball, the time is done and the match is done.
Yeah.
Yes, I think now you
Now
can
he
see
goes
that.
forward.
I think now you can see.
Player lock.
You can see that he is playing for that last attack, but well defended.
I think
by
that will do
Hames
us for the first leg.
Yes, for those of you that have just joined us, we are into our first semi-final of this Africa 95 rated series tournament. Remember, this is the first edition. This is the first of its kind, the Africa 95 rated series tournament. We have always had the Africa Ultimate Series tournament, and we have already had 5 editions. All editions have been won by Kenyans. This time around, in the middle of in the middle of those gaps within the month, we have included the Africa 95 rated series tournament, and this is organized obviously by Paritech Uganda together with www.kapesa.com and Football Esports House. Those are the three groups are the three I would say the three groups, yes, that are bringing you, the 3 teams that are bringing you this tournament live on your screen. Yes, it is the semi-finals. As you can see, the tournament bracket, the tournament tree, should I call it the tournament tree? You can see the results. You can see the results from the previous matches. In the quarterfinals, we saw Bashir defeating Lil Pip 9-2. We saw Ahmed's King defeating Trix by 9-7. We saw Ahmed Abdurrahman defeating Portuguese Jobin 8-4, and we saw Proate defeating Bashir by 12-6. So this first leg of our first semi-final is done between Ahmed's King and Ahmed Abdurrahman, where Ahmed Abdurrahman defeated Ahmed's King by 5-4. As you could see the ping up there, you could see the ping going up to 140 something ms and something. Obviously, it is Ahmed's King's stream that we are using, meaning he has had the disadvantage of ping. We don't know what ping Ahmed Abdurrahman is using, but as gamers, we very well know that it is a very big disadvantage having very bad ping and internet on your side. We wait for the second leg to see how the ping will be and how the games will unfold.
Restart your machine, router,
So we await that second leg, and we shall be bringing it to you live on your stream, on your screen, on your phones, on your laptop at home. It is Ahmed Abdurrahman that goes into the second leg with an advantage of 1 goal. He led the first leg by 5-4. I think going back, what result of let's say Ahmed Abdurrahman intrigued you in his run, if you're to look back on this very tournamentary here?
Abdurrahman Tank 16-7.
Okay. Then there is Abdul Rahman versus Paritech 3-0. I think that must have been a walkover.
Yeah.
Why? Because I think it would have been more than just those 3 goals. So
I think the one against Jobin,
okay,
it was a good one.
It holds more water.
Yeah, it holds
being
more
a
water.
semi-final up against a quarter-final up against a professional Ugandan gamer.
Yeah.
8-4. Okay. For Ahmed's King, he had a number of games, and I see his first leg actually. Ahmed's King had a walkover because he had no opponent.
Yeah.
Then that was in the round of 32. Then in the round of 16, he came up against Masha, and it was a tight game. As Ahmed's King in this tournament has had tight games. He only won by 8-7, 1 goal difference. In the quarterfinals, he won by 9-7. Now in the semi-finals, he trails by 1 goal, 5-4, and that's how his run has been. For Caleb, Mr. Proate, who is into the semi-final against Bashir Chisingo, his first round, he came up against Ryan. Ryan is a Ugandan, I would say, professional gamer, who is now taking the game seriously. Unfortunately for him, in his in this first tournament that he has signed up for, he came up against a defending champion of the Africa Ultimate Series tournament. he came up against Proate.
Proate, yeah.
Yes, he came up against Proate. That game ended 9-3, scoring 3 goals against Proate. I think, yes, although he lost by 9-3, I think he should go back and look at it as a stepping stone, where he can start from.
Yeah.
Coming up against the defending champion, one of the favorites of the tournaments, and on losing by 9-3. Yes, it's a big, huge defeat. Remember, these are 2 legs, so it wasn't just one game. I don't know how the games ended, first leg and second leg, but I wouldn't think that result is so bad. He can still work through that and take it as motivation to come into the next tournaments coming forward. So, Proate won by 9-3. He came up against ABG Trevor. That's a player signed under Paritech Uganda.
Yeah.
Trevor had just defeated Ado by 6-5. Trevor has now defeated Ado, I think, twice. Even in the 5th edition of the Africa Ultimate Series tournament, defeated Ado and knocked him out. Again, in this tournament, in the round of 32, he has defeated Ado by 6-5.
Yeah.
Now, he came up against Caleb. Caleb has been serving out 9 goals. He again served 9 goals to Trevor, 9-3.
He is just a goal.
He's a favorite. He is a favorite in this tournament. Coming into any tournament, he is a favorite.
Yeah.
That's Proate for you. Signed under TR Esports.
Yeah.
And he came up against Barrier Gutu and defeated Barrier Gutu by 12-6. It seems like he keeps increasing the number of goals he scores
as he progresses.
Yeah. What does that mean coming up against Bashir Chisingo? Let's first go into Bashir Chisingo's bracket and his matches and try to see how the goals will be. Bashir Chisingo's first time, he defeated Fox in the Box. Remember, Fox in the Box is a professional Kenyan gamer who I respect so much because going into the international scene, the East Africa scene, our professional gamers of Uganda really had a very, very hard time against Fox. He has knocked out a number of professional gamers who go in Kenya for those Betika tournaments, League One tournaments, and all that.
Land.
Yes, the land tournaments. So, Bashir Chisingo defeated Fox in the Box by 9-4. That's a statement win right there. Coming into the round of 16, he defeated Rashid Katuga by 15-1. Okay. If we are to do the math, that is already 24 goals scored. 24 goals scored. Then coming into the quarterfinal, is it? Coming into the quarterfinals, he defeated Lil Pip, another champion in himself. This is the man that traveled from Kenya to Uganda and won a tournament in Uganda.
And he went back to Kenya.
Talk about crossing borders and going back with silverware. That is Lil Pip for you. But Bashir Chisingo didn't want to know all that and served out 9 goals to him. And let me just let you know, for you who is watching on the stream and listening in, that second leg didn't end. That second leg didn't end. So, yes, Bashir Chisingo scoring, that is 9, those are 18, plus 15, those are 33 goals in total.
So we are heading into a goal scoring epic.
Yes, it's going to be should I call it a goal fest? Goal scoring machines are coming up head to head against themselves. We just want to see those nets bulging with the balls. Yes,
as always. To me, I predict you the contrary. I want to see
this is a semi-final that we love to see. Bashir of Uganda versus Proate of Kenya.
I would really want to see a tightly contested match.
You will have to see a tightly contested match.
Small margins.
If I'm to be honest, as much as I'm a commentator, I would love to see Bashir win.
Of course.
That's all I want to see.
No Ugandan wouldn't love that.
Yes, I think every Ugandan out there will be wishing Bashir the best of luck going into this semi-final against Proate. Best of luck to Proate as well out there, obviously, as gamers. We wish each and everyone the best of luck. Bring your A games to this tie and let the fans enjoy this semi-final. It will be coming to you shortly. It is Proate that has sent the first invitation. In the first leg, it is Proate playing at the advantage of his internet. Yes, Proate versus Bashir Chisingo is coming on your screen, live on your screen, coming up here. So, for those of you that are on the stream, kindly share your streams to your friends, like, comment, subscribe to this YouTube channel, Paritech Uganda, the home of the Africa online tournaments. Yes, Ultimate and now 95 rated tournaments. Never know, in the future we shall have a Classic 11 tournament as well. I believe that's a great move, and it's a great initiative in preparation of those major tournaments that are out there, the Bitika tournaments. Yes. We are down to our second semi-final, the first leg of this semi-final, Uganda versus Kenya. If you blink, you miss. These are fast attackers, they are ruthless attackers and great defenders. What do you expect going into this match? Not really a prediction, but just expectation. What do you expect to see in this game?
Perfection.
Yeah.
When it comes to mechanics, I expect an A game. Player locks, cancels, feints, runs, everything. Just time to perfection. And of course, talking about player locks there, Bashir playing in the traditional Real Madrid white jersey.
Yes.
And Proate donning the traditional Portugal home jersey.
Yeah. Proate attacking straight away and getting a corner kick after that great defending from Bashir Chisingo. However, he still needs to defend this corner kick as well. Proate donning that Portuguese red jersey, and Bashir Chisingo blocks that shot. It was a Trivela shot coming in right there. And how did he survive? How did he survive that bruiser?
That Trinoto Veiga card in Proate's defense is so intriguing. Of all defenders in Portugal, Trinoto Veiga.
95 rated, man. These people just make sure to use anything
to
their advantage. So it is Bashir in white against Proate in red.
Yeah.
Very composed play from Proate, making sure not to rush anything, but great defending again from Bashir, making sure to and Bashir Chisingo
puts it wide.
Well anticipated from the goalkeeper of Proate. I actually was about to say that he should take the shot to the near post, and that's what he did, but Proate anticipated that very well.
Yeah.
Composed play from Bashir, but well defended by Proate. And you can see that run on that right, but it is offside.
Just offside, yeah.
Yes, offside from Rafael Leao.
Bashir. Penalty.
It's a penalty for Bashir. Just as he was about to pull the trigger. And it is well taken. He converts.
Yeah.
He converts his penalty and makes it 1-0 in his favor. Mbappe with that celebration. Is it paying respect, giving respect to the opponent, or
respect to the fans and
to the fans it is. But if it is to the opponent, I find it a little bit sarcastic. And that is what EA likes.
Yeah.
It likes the toxic celebrations and gestures
Shit.
right there.
Trying to grow into this one. Oh.
Bashir
Mbappe.
Chisingo making it 2-0 against Proate. Kylian Mbappe, just as he is the go-to man for goals.
And
the
tells
real
you I will
pitch.
chop for you goals like I chop, man.
Kylian Mbappe coming in handy for Bashir with that far post finish. A normal shot to the far end of the goal.
Bashir is just looking solid in every department. The midfield, the interceptions are just on point. Just there, he rushes into a body there of an opponent. Oh, looking for a pass here, Cristiano, who was so deadly against Barrier Gutu.
And Proate is cooking. He's trying to cook up something.
Bruno
And
Fernandes.
indeed, he gets it. He has scored that similar goal a number of times.
Yeah.
He keeps passing around that box. And
Trying
gets
to
himself
stretch your
his goal.
centre backs.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
And it is 2-1. Bashir has 2 goals and Proate has 1 goal. This is just the first leg of this tie, and we are in for an action-packed semi-final. Indeed, Proate with that triggered run from Rafael Leao and a finesse shot to the far post. Well finished, brings the tie back to 2-2. We are back to 0, just like we started. It is 2-2 in this tie. 2 goals. Well defended by Proate.
Oh, nice interception by Carrares. That's the stampede here.
And Bashir with that double tap of the triangle button towards Valverde, who manages to body the defender and owns that ball. Is it Valverde or Master Antoine actually?
Master Antoine.
Yeah, it was Master Antoine. Okay, Bashir takes the lead again. 3 goals to 2.
So here is where you have to be careful to defend the kickoff glitch.
Exactly.
If you don't concede the kickoff, yeah, that's good.
Woo!
Mbappe.
Kylian Mbappe definitely matters into. Woo! Was the
Save.
goalkeeper movement? It looked like the
Save
keeper had
from
moved
Costa.
out, but then again, Proate placed the keeper in the right position.
That's a
to
good
make
save
that
from
save.
Costa there.
And watch out for the run here. Proate usually cooks up so many runs for himself,
the
but
red
well
shirt-
defended by Bashir, who still leads this tie by 3 goals to 2.
Defending those runs so perfectly. Oh,
Well defended by Proate,
At
and
times.
Bashir again wins that ball. And this time round, he is off. He is offside. I think he will be relieved that he was offside after having missed that opportunity to make it 4 goals to 2. There is relentless pressure from
just puts
Bashir.
it wide again. Should just capitalize on those opportunities.
He's getting numerous chances for himself here, and again
He's putting
he gets the same
Proate
kind
under
of chance.
intense pressure, and he's just losing the ball in his own half. And then when he breaks free,
And huge say making use of his body type there, bodying off the attackers. And look, oof! I feel like that pass wasn't intended for that position.
yeah, surely it was. I think for Kamavinga.
Yeah. What's happening?
It's that pass from Bellingham.
The first half ends 3 goals to 2 in favor of Bashir. Remember, this is the semi-finals of this Africa 95 rated series tournament. Yes, the first of its kind, brought on to you on this YouTube channel, Paritech Uganda, and still the organizers, Paritech Uganda, together with www.kapesa.com, together with Football Esports House Kenya.
Yeah. A nice partnership there to just bring for us these midweek tournaments.
Exactly.
Just to keep the boys.
Okay, Bashir is the one with the ball. Bashir with the ball here, trying to get himself a 2-goal lead. However, Proate has other plans in his mind. Oof, well defended by Bashir, who knew exactly what Proate wanted to do. But again, a blind pass from Bashir there. Proate looking to stretch the defense, of Bashir wide, but well defended from Bashir, and who is dragging Proate wide away from goal. Now, watch out for those runs. Watch out for those runs.
Bellingham, he's so physical. Direction will not make. Oh.
Woo!
What's that pass from Rodrigo there? Proate trying to trigger runs here.
And now, does the defender have the legs?
Having enough legs.
Does he have the legs for that? Oof!
Oh!
And when I told you, remember I told you that if to a Cristiano Ronaldo in the other position where Pedro, is it Pedro?
Yeah, Pedro Neto.
Yes, where Pedro Neto took that header, Ronaldo would have scored. And this was even a harder one.
Yeah.
There was a defender right there. But Proate makes it 3-3. It is 3-3 right now in this tie. 3-3 in the first leg of this semi-final, and we are in for a good minutes into this game.
Oh.
Woo!
Is that a penalty?
It is a foul.
Or a free kick?
It is a free kick. It is a free kick.
Shall we see something of the practice arena here?
Looks like Proate is cooking up something here. He looks to be cooking up something here.
Oh.
And indeed, he was cooking something. Such corner kicks, free kick routines. Direct shots,
that's straight off the practice arena.
It is. It was straight off the practice arena.
Oh.
Well defended by Bashir. And what a pass. What a pass.
Extra pass into Mbappe.
What an extra pass into Kylian Mbappe to make it 4-4. Bashir Chisingo pulling the game back to 4-4. We told you this was going to be a goal fest.
Yeah.
These are goal scoring machines that have come up against themselves. This is a game that is worthy of being a final. Proate will be looking to make use of this kickoff time here. But Bashir defending very well and sending a ball ahead. Does the player have the... Oof! Okay.
Lakini si naona sahi Proate anacheza na Bashir siko 81 anarudi hadi 60.
Proate is holding on to that ball so well, but Bashir managing to defend that very well and straight into the attack again. Bashir straight into the attack, trying to cook something here.
Oh.
Woo. Well
Nice
saved by
from
that
Rodrigo.
goalkeeper.
In his and Mbappe.
Okay, well blocked.
Ni kama ni sawa katano tukifika mtafute ama anampigia mimi mwenyewe kikataze itabidi tu akupatie tu.
And now watch out for this counter attack.
Sawa. Well
Well defended by Bashir. We are into the 76th minute, and Bashir up against Proate is still 4-4. We don't know, we don't have a winner yet, but surely at the end of this game we shall be knowing whether there will be a winner or it will be a tied up game.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, did you see that change of the passing?
Yeah.
And he gives the ball back to Proate, who looks
Felix, wow.
okay.
Nice response from Militao. Now Bashir runs all over Bellingham. He's so physical. I feel like that pass was somehow rushed.
Yeah,
Bellingham had to drive into the box.
Run down the line. And does Trent have the legs again? It looks like he does.
Against the very first player.
Oh. And Rafael Leao finishing, twisting and turning around until he gets himself that short finish to the top corner. Proate leads right now by 5-4. It is 5-4 in favor of Proate in this first leg of this semi-final. Offside. Whew. Well defended by Proate. And Proate gets himself the 6th goal. He has a 2-goal lead in this semi-final against Bashir. 6-4 in favor of Proate. Six goals to 4. That is the first leg. Proate leads the semi-final tie by 6-4. Remember the first leg between Hames King and Ahmed ended 5-4 in favor of Hames King. This man at the technical bench right there wants to show you exactly how I'm seated. But you need to focus on the games.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure this is how some of you are seated in your couch at home enjoying these games. Yes, we have Proate leading that tie by 6-4 up against Bashir of Paritek, Uganda. In the other semi-final, Ahmed Abdurrahman leads the tie by 5-4 against Hames King, and we are yet to find out how those games are unfolding. However, we are going to go into the second leg of this semi-final between Bashir and Proate. Yes, the second leg is underway. Proate versus Bashir in this semi-final.
Proate leading 2 goals, 6-4, and Bashir has of course a lot of work to do. Has to score 2 quick ones to keep in touch. Bashir trying to craft something here. Bellingham just loses the ball there. And the run from Neto.
What a finish
To make it
from
7-4.
Proate leads the second leg by 7 goals. He leads by 1 goal to nil. However, on aggregate, it's 7 goals to 4 right now. And Bashir needs 3 goals to tie this game. 3 goals to tie this game. Indeed, it is a huge mountain, but he is among those players capable of turning it around in such moments. And he gets one back to make it 1-1. It is 1-1 right now. On aggregate, it is 7 goals to 5. Proate leading by 7 goals to 5 against Bashir. The way Proate is playing, he is indeed having respect for his opponent.
Yeah.
He is not playing like the Proate that we usually watch, just attacking and attacking relentlessly. This time round, he is being calculative with his attacks.
Maki, this is a semi-final, so whoever is here is good.
Indeed.
So oh,
They were defending.
Nice one.
Woof! Oh, God.
what a shot! What a shot!
So at
from
this point,
Proate.
you were just
Trying to
forcing
make-
shots from any angle.
Trying the player lock header Bellingham.
Well defended by
What
Bashir.
happened to Caesar Colo? From this,
I wonder.
someone is studying him here.
He didn't register in this tournament.
And the other one.
By the way, and also the other one. Whew.
Sema.
Must Antoine running down the wing, but well defended by Proate. And again, as I told you, it is an attack on attack kind of game when these two people meet. He had a good exit, but well defended and well anticipated by. So many, I feel like those were so many extra passes.
Yeah.
Mtu kumpigia ashiki simu aongei afanye chochote zapo na niwacha tu blank. Sina ananipigia naongea naye video call. Alafu nimeongea na opponent yake. Si unajua ni opponent ni yeye kusema sio wewe. Akiweka pressure si napewa ukova ama ni nini?
He's almost just walking, eh?
Yeah.
Oh. The game is still 1-1. It is still 1-1 in the second leg. However, on aggregate, it is Proate leading the tie by 7 goals to 5. Proate leading by 7 goals to 5.
No, uko hapo na Ahmed. Sasa mbona unaweka pressure na nimeongea.
Valverde leaves Vega on the ground.
What a
Diego
ball.
was left on ground.
What a ball by Bashir Sengo onto the on-running Valverde, who managed to leave Viega on the ground and finishes with a finish shot into the back of the net. It is now back to 6-7, meaning
Najua kitu inakuwa mbaya kama mtu akommunicate. Ndio maana anaambia
and that is the kickoff right there. These players know exactly when to attack and when not to attack. And that is what Bashir has just done.
Yeah.
They know exactly when to attack and when not to attack.
And good
both
time
of them have
deserves
scored the same kind of goals, kick-off goals, and that is exactly what Proate must be looking for right now as well. It is 3-2 in the second leg. On aggregate, it is 8 goals. 8 goals to must be 8 goals to 7.
Woo! Lazima ni tulipishe msaada. Sasa tunachukia mtu.
But look at that dribbling from Bashir. Look at that run. And look at that. Oh,
trying to get that angle by Rodrigo.
He was looking for that finish angle, but well read by. Again, well defending.
Vinicius Junior.
You're not seeing him. So on aggregate, this second leg Bashir leads by 3 goals to 2, but first leg ended, was it 5 goals? 6 goals to 4?
Yeah.
6 goals to 4. So it's actually 8-7 right now on aggregate. Proate leading by 8 goals, Bashir having 7 goals. We are into the second half of the second leg, probably the last, and indeed the last 45 minutes of this tie, unless these players all win, remain locked on aggregate to go for a third or a tiebreaker game.
Mnawajaribu kuambia hizo situation akina Hassan au Ahmed mwenyewe, hata mimi simjumii kwa namwambia sasa wewe.
Oh, it was going to be a gift.
Well.
Oh,
Vitinha with the Trivela finish to the near post. The first time lobbed through ball is something that is very frustrating for these players. Well defended by Proate.
Sini imebakisha dakika kama mbao semi iko imeisha. Sasa finals. So naona hapa itakuwa noma.
Proate. Oh, what a save. What a save.
Nice one from Kotoa.
Ikiisha kama hujanini itabidi tumpatie win. Hakuna otherwise.
Oh, and that corner kick routine, just like he has been trying to look for that corner kick routine, he has managed to get the goal out of it this time round. So Proate leads the second leg by 4 goals to 3. 4 goals to 3. But remember, the first leg ended 6 goals. Ooh, what a turn! But the defending there
is proving to be so strong. Again, the lob through ball first time.
It is only 58 minutes and Bashir trails by 3 goals in this tie right now. Well defended by Proate. Well defended by Bashir.
Uko na win moja, mbona uko na pressure? Sorry uko na match moja. Si mimi nimerequest sio yeye. Si mimi nilikwambia. Ndio mimi shida nikiongea naye.
Right.
Ooh, that would be a very harsh goal to
I think I was looking for the Magidi Council. He just got another animation.
For his same corner kick routine, and he finds it, but this time around well saved by Bashir.
Oh, cancelled the Baba spin in there.
Near post shot, Trivela, but well saved by the goalkeeper.
Si no maana inakuanga hivyo kihost mtu mwingine ana host. Si hivyo tu, that's a fair game. Hata kama ni final.
Oh,
well saved. It has been an onslaught of pressure and attacking from and another routine. That routine seems so much glitched that the ball will always fall back to the opponent. Okay, now watch out for that run. Watch out for
I am well read by Proate.
Score is this?
4-3, meaning on first leg ended 6-4, meaning on aggregate it is 10 goals to 7. 10 goals to 7 in favor of Proate. What is
He's trying. If he needs
He's trying everything that he can,
everything.
but with the minutes going so fast, it surely looks like
Time is just
this
keeping
is not the
moving
match.
away.
This is not the tie for him to make it to the final. 10 goals to 7 on aggregate. Proate leads by 10 goals to 7, and he's looking so much relentless here. Another finish shot, but well saved.
Ahmed agambidwa eno match webwanga tanaba kujoininga, it's a win to Ahmed.
Okay.
We should talk about that.
So for those of you that are on the stream,
MS yake ni mbaya. Hizo MS
James King's MS has been so bad, and nice exit, but again well defended by Proate. James King's MS has been so bad, and it was evident in that first leg. He hasn't been able to join the tie. Oh, what a goal, what a finish shot to the near post from Cristiano Ronaldo by Proate. Proate leads by 11 goals to 7 in this semi-final tie right here. And James King has just been told right now that if he doesn't join that second leg tie, if he doesn't join the lobby, he will be eliminated, and it will be a win for Ahmed Abdurrahman. So we might actually see an all TR Esports final.
Yeah.
Where are the shots? Where are the shots going? Where are the shots going? It looks like each and everything in the second leg has been working so well for Proate, and he looks to score another, but well defended by Bashir of Paritek. Congratulations to Proate for making it to Bashir. Congratulations to Proate of TR Esports, and commiserations to Bashir of Paritek Uganda. For those of you that don't really know this, haven't been following the editions of these online tournaments, these players have made it to numerous finals, and they have been so consistent in these online tournaments. Bashir Chisingo of Paritek Uganda, Proate of TR Esports. We have Shaq. Shaq of Z Sports. We have James King, the Tanzanian professional gamer from Tanzania, right there. Lil Pip as well. So these are gamers that have been so consistent, and they have made it to the finals of these tournament. Congratulations to Proate. He still has one final game to play to crown himself the champion of this first edition of the Africa 95 series online tournament.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Proate of TR Esports. Commiserations to Bashir Chisingo from Paritech Uganda. And we look forward to seeing more of him in the next upcoming tournaments.
Yeah.
Remember, there is still something to be sorted out between Ahmed Abdurrahman and Hames King. Hames King has had very, very poor network, bad ping in that first leg. He hasn't been able to get into the second leg. It's why we actually shifted into this semi-final.
Yeah.
But we are yet to find out what has been decided, whether Ahmed will be going into the final or Hames King will be going. Remember, Hames King is the only non-Kenyan player that is still in this tournament.
Yeah.
So I think for all non-Kenyans out there, they will be
backing Hames King
and backing Hames King to make it to the final, just so that we don't have an all TR Esports final and an all Kenyan final.
Yes.
So stay tuned, stay locked in. We are going to bring you the second leg of the semi-final between Hames King and Ahmed Abdul Rahman.
Hello. Okay, sawa, si cheza bila stream. Hello. Hello.
Uli abaleta stream
Unaweza weka stream wewe?
because Hames King gave us a stream for the first leg, and his network is poor. So let the other guy
Basi
give us a
mcheze
stream for
bila
the
stream.
second leg.
Yeye amesema akiweka stream inakuwa mbaya. Basi mcheze sasa hivi. Na ngoja results. Hames. Sasa mcheze, nimemwongelesha mcheze sasa hivi na ngoja results. Hawezi sio na ngoja nyinyi mmalizane basi. Mukama, sasa jambo. Ndio wale tu hapo. Ngine hizo ndio zako PSN sasa. Atuke ya konku immediately.
The flash button just looked like he was respected. Yes. Aye.
Bashir. Chakari papa.
Oh.
We still have a second leg to bring to you and a final to bring to you. Caleb Proate has made it to the final of this online Africa 95 series tournament, the first edition, and we are going to bring you the second leg of Ahmed versus Hames King, and as well the final between Caleb Proate and whoever will make it to the final to join him there.
Inakuwa iko ina. Hadi sio kujeza hapo.